Very warm welcome back. This is Peter with you after an enormous win on my private club long-term members service today. The Talking Horses 7th Heaven Club have just struck with a 5-1 to 7-2 maximum bet winner, and also early in the day they struck with I struck for them and they struck with the bookies with a 13-2 to 11-4 winner, and the double paid over 40-1, and that is what it's all about. I've been telling you on this line for a long time, big price combination bets is how to make a lot of money, and that's what I continue to do all the time. It's not a trick, it's not a game. And a lot of people on my private club made a lot of money today. They had 3 singles, 3 doubles and a treble. The first horse was back from 6-1 down to 7-2 and didn't oblige. The next horses did win, 13-2 to 11-4 and 5-1 to 7-2. Again, both in France. Another big combination bet double. My members, my long-term members, who came on here for £9.99 and then upgraded for 18 months more because they've been doing that well when they first come on board. They had the chance to upgrade for 18 months more and took it, and for their foresight and for their forward thinking and for their trust and for their belief, on their first bet they got a 41 to 1 double. Many of them are tuning in right now, so this is not anything but the whole truth. It's simple. My Talking Horses 7th Heaven Club is killing the bookies big time, and today the long-term members had one bet, 41 to 1 double. If you're not already in that club, if you're not already in, get on board. Get on board. If you don't join it, you're costing yourself a lot of money. You just come in for 6 weeks for £9.99 and then talk about upgrading if you want to. But by the time I ask you to upgrade and give you a chance to upgrade, I will give you a carrot which says a 350 to 1 treble or 40 or 50 to 1 doubles if you upgrade. And that will probably win as well. So you'll be paying with the bookies' money. Come on in. I'm going to give you some bets in a minute free of charge, but come on in for £9.99 upgrade from this free channel where you've got stacks of winners and get on board where it's all about. I've not come on this channel. I've not come here to waste my time at my time of life being the number one tipster in the business, bar none. It doesn't matter who they are. Couldn't even, honestly, it's not even a game, not even a competition. But you can't pick and choose your bets, pop in and out, pop in and out. You've got to be with where it's happening. And where it's happening is in the private club. I'm going to give you some bets on here now. Win or lose, I hope they win. They may well win, they could win and should win. Big prices. I've got a 14 to 1, a 16 to 1, 8 to 1 and 7 to 1 and a couple others as well. But I've had to come on here and I'm a little bit late because that horse race ran at 3:15, that last race, and it was late off in Orte. And it absolutely bolted up on the stand rail to land everyone a huge payday. What can you say? If you don't do it, you can't win it. You know, I've come on here to try and help you, giving you free advice, 51 trebles, 12, 12s, 10s, 20s, 16s, God knows what. I'm not interested in your tenner. I'm interested in getting you to where you got to go. From that to that to that to that. And if you keep jumping, you bet 40 to 1 winners, 50 to 1 winners, 100 to 1 winners. That's where it ends up, in the penthouse suite, the VIP room. This is where it starts. Where it ends up is hitting the jackpot. You can't go straight to the jackpot because you wouldn't believe it. So you have to go step by step to complete the dots. Because most people have suffered bad tipsters. Most people have suffered losses and disappointments. I'm talking to the converted here because they still tune in and watch these channels because they enjoy it and they want to hear the bets, even though they get sent them as well. I'm telling you how it is. It's pure and simple fact. And I'm going to give you today's bets now. I'm also going to come back tonight at 9 o'clock because I'm going to give you a couple of bets from Chartin, which starts at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to come back after this, on the late shift on the US racing. I've got quite a bit to get through on this line, which is free of charge, of course. but I'm going to come back at 9 o'clock tonight because I want to give you a couple of horses for the Shartin track. And so it starts at 6 a.m. and goes on all morning live on Sky. And so I'll pass it on at 9 o'clock tonight. I'll be back on here. If you come on board my private club tonight, I've got 2 Talking Horses bets. 2 Talking Horses bets. And tomorrow at Orte again, where I banged a 41 double in today, crashed it in, I'm going in again. So don't miss out. Make sure you come on board, whatever you do. Okay, let's start. I'm not going to talk long about this because, quite frankly, I could talk for... Well, it won't make no difference, would it? I'm just going to tell you how it is. And then you be the judge. Okay, let me just get this figure up in front of me because there are stacks of non-runners which always comes through and frustrates the heck out of you when you've been online and then you can't change it. So, excuse me, I'm going to talk about Churchill Downs. I'm going to give you 3 horses for a start, then I'll give you a couple more. 3 horses tonight, all big prices, 7s, 8s and 16s. Don't think they can't win because they can. And if you back them in singles and doubles, you're on for a 66 to 1 minimum double, and the treble, well, that comes to nearly 1,000 to 1. So, over 1,000 to 1. So, I'm not going to give these any order. I'm just going to give you as they are because I've got that much paperwork around me. I've just got to make sure I get this right here. The 908 tonight at Churchill Downs is the first one. It's number 13. Excuse me. It's a 16 to 1 chance, this. It's called Lustica. 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 Trained by Brendan P. Walsh and ridden by a great jockey, really. Corey Laneri, his name is, but doesn't say much because you probably have never heard of him. And I didn't know much about him, but suffice to say, he's one of the top jockeys in the business at Churchill Downs, an absolute legend. And he rides this horse for Brendan P. Walsh, who's got a good strike rate, and this horse could pop up, I tell you. It's a big one, 16 to 1, and it's a rank outsider, but I'm going to be backing it each way. Number 13, Lustica in Churchill Downs is 9:08 tonight. That's 8 minutes past 9 race. 16 to 1 with William Hills. I'm on their card at the moment, just making sure everything's hunky-dory. The 9:40 just straight away after Churchill Downs, another big one. This one's 8 to 1 at the moment, trained by Chad Brown and ridden by Javier Castellano. Javier actually had the coronavirus in March, survived it, strong man, and he's back riding again, and he's rode thousands of winners, hundreds of winners, and he's strong as an ox, and he survived the coronavirus, well done him, and he's back riding tonight. He's been back riding for a little while. Number 9 he rides, better get the horse to you. Number 9, it's called Motagali, Motagalli, Motagali, trained by Chad Brown, a very, very unfashionable trainer, but a man with a very high strike rate and very much a profit and loss on his account. You win money back in level stakes on his horses. So number 9, Motagalli, in that race tonight at 9:40 at Churchill Downs is the one for me. Each way again at 8 to 1. We're going to stick with Churchill Downs for the treble, then I'm going to go for a couple of singles tonight, which I'm going pretty firm on as well. But as I say, they're nothing in comparison to the bets I'm going to give to my members in a short time on my Talking Horses service, which I say did land a monumental gamble again tonight, or this afternoon, in France. You know, in France, in the last 3 days, I've hit a 16 to 1 winner, a 6 to 1 winner, a 5 to 1 double, and today a 41 to 1 double. And that's just in France. You imagine what it's like when English racing comes back in about 10 days and then the Irish racing comes back on top of that. I tell you, I've never been so confident about mopping up. And whoever's with me is going to mop up as well because I won't suffer anything else than winning and winning and winning. So if you're not in, get in. And it's still £9.99. Just click on the link below and get yourself in. And if you don't like what you like, then I'll be amazed. Anyway, 9:40 at... is the Motagali. Let's move to the 10:44. Seriously, I'd love you to come on board. I'll look after you and I'll take care of you and I'll get you the winners you need. I can't say any more than that. 10:44 Churchill Downs. Let's have a look what we've got here. I'm going to back a horse ridden by Tyler Gaffalione, a sparkling jockey, he really is. 7 to 1 chance this one. It's number 4. It's called Joysome. 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 And that's my selection in that race. The 10:44 at Churchill Downs. At number 4, I'll repeat it again, Joysome, the mount of Tyler Gaffalione, again for Brendan Walsh, who's Brendan P. Walsh actually, who's a trainer of Lustica early on in the 9:08. Could have a massive double, 7 to 1 and 16 to 1. Be massive, that, wouldn't it? Fantastic double. And there we go, over 100 to 1. Those two in a double alone. So I'm going to have 3 singles, 3 each way bets, and Trixie or something like that. I'll leave it to you what you fancy doing. Now, I'm not going to repeat those bets again, but I am going to go now. You know, I've got 4 horses here, and I'm not going to give you all 4. I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to give you 2. And the 2 I'm going to give you are going to be at Tampa Bay Downs, the first one. It runs in the thing, what I'm saying, I've got a list of horses here, and it's down to which one do you want to give. I don't want to give you 4 horses. I'm going to give you 2. And these are the 2 what's just feeling right to give you. So the first one's in the 9:15 tonight at Tampa Bay. It's number 2. This is a sort of very much stronger bet, sort of on the nose. And this is called Blazing Brook in the 9:15, or Blazing Brook in the 9:15 at Tampa Bay. It's trained by Kathleen O'Connell, ridden by the man himself, Antonio Gallardo, priced at 13 to 8 at the moment. They're betting 13.85 bar one. I think this horse will do the business tonight. It's had 3 seconds on the bounce. It looks pretty good to me, to be honest with you. Gallardo rides this track extraordinarily well. Kathleen O'Connell, well, she's the business as well. Good strike rate, good trainer. Fantastic. Number 2, Blazing Brook, 13.08, is the first of the extra 2 bets I'm going to give you. They are not talking horse bets. I'm going to repeat that again. They are not talking horse bets. My talking horse bets are reserved for my 7th Heaven members, and they're reserved for my private club, which you can join if you want to. Okay. I'm going to pick one more for you now. I'm going to go for the 9:47, the following race at Tampa Bay. I've got another horse here at Santa Anita and Tampa Bay, and I've also got a massive bet as well. I'm going to hold that back because I'm probably going to send that out late information. By the way, my private clients as well get late information sent to them free of charge as well, all by text. Free text. They don't have to pay for the text. So you come in, everything's sent free text. So can't complain with that, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go for the 9:47. I'm going to back number 3 here. It's called Barrel of Destiny. Barrel of Destiny. Trained by Anthony Granitz, another name to conjure with, but a very, very, very good trainer indeed. And once again, ridden by Antonio Gallardo. 7.40 your money. I'm going to have 2 singles on those. 9:47, let me repeat it again. 9:47 at Tampa Bay. It's number 3, Barrel of Destiny. That's the one to be on. Barrel of Destiny in the 9:47 at Tampa Bay. I'm going to have the 2 singles on those 2 horses I've just told you there. Blazing Brook and Barrel of Destiny, and I'm having the 3 singles and 3 doubles and a treble on the 3 I said to you early on. I'm back tonight at 9, so I'm going to keep this off now. I'm back tonight at 9 o'clock when I'm going to talk about the Asian side of things at Sha Tin, where I've got 2 or 3 lined up. I just want to fine tune things there, get myself a cup of tea. It's been a heck of a busy day, busy 3-4 days. It's been a busy 40 years, and now we're going to up the ante big time. And these talking horses are going to absolutely murder the bookies in the next 6 or 7 months. I can't wait. Listen, whatever you're doing tonight, you take your time. Come back to me at 9 with pleasure. God bless you. And if you want to come on board with me, come on board with me. If you don't, I can't help you. And I want to help you. And I'm helping everyone who comes on board is winning and winning and winning. And if you come, the chances are exactly the same is going to happen. Life's in circles. Life happens in patterns, in cycles. It's not random. And this isn't random. Okay? Take your time. Thumbs up. I'll see you at 9 for Sha Tin.